Justin Trudeau got elected in large part because he promised to get rid of the first past the post electoral system and replace it with proportional representation. He repeated this promise dozens of times. He set up a task force to look at how the change could be implemented and solicit feedback from citizens. I went to one of these feedback sessions myself. It was called the Democracy Cafe, held at my local library. And people were really engaged and excited about this idea. I could really tell that in the room. But in the end, he backed down on this promise because it didn't serve his interests or the interests of his political party. And I hope that this will be a wake-up call for Canadians. I believe that the main takeaway from this isn't that Justin Trudeau can't be trusted, although I don't think he can, or that his party can't be trusted. I don't think they can either. But that we put too much faith in our elected leaders, or those who we hope to elect. Now, as someone who's running for political office and the leader of a provincial political party, that might seem like a strange thing to say. But the whole reason I'm running is because I believe government has too much power. And we, the citizens, give them that power every time we allow ourselves to believe politicians' lofty promises. The reason electoral reform has become such an important issue for many Canadians is because government has become so powerful. Citizens realize that if they don't get more control over how the system is run, they won't be able to push change in the direction they want, or they'll be forced to submit to someone else's agenda. Just look at what's happening south of the border. Obama spent 2 terms pushing the powers of his office to the extreme, and now that a newcomer that many people don't like has taken his spot, people are freaking out about what he'll do with those magnified powers. But that's not the model of government that either Canada or the US was founded on. The original model was one of limited government, where civil society dealt with the majority of the country's problems, and provincial, state, and local government looked after others, and the federal government just took on minimal roles of national defense, trade between jurisdictions, and a few other things. We should look at this model again, because it has great potential to enable a truce between political factions that, quite frankly, hate each other a lot of the time, at least for the moment. It's a model that allows individuals to freely cooperate with others in order to address persistent problems like homelessness, for example, that governments have been unable to solve. And it's the best model that we know of for generating prosperity, which is a worthy goal in itself, but it also provides us greater resources to help those who are less fortunate and deal with those persistent problems in society. So next time a politician tells you that he can fix that problem or this problem, ask yourself why he'd be any different from the hundreds of politicians that have gone before him.